Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this live stream. Welcome back to World Cup live stream with 42. Today, we have a packed cohort today. I'm so happy that we have a lot more guests coming on. So I'm your host, Will Lambo. Of course, I'm joining with our co-host, in-house sports expert Andrea, and also two of our lovely guests. One is Karina, other is Zenix. You can find them on Twitter. They basically have their Twitter handle on the screen right now. So welcome back. I know we just chatted yesterday and the day before. There is a reason. There's a reason I invited both of you back today. Because today we have very, very exciting. First is Brazil versus Norway. And then later we have Mexico versus England. Both both are very highly anticipated game. This is probably a very important game as well. I hate to see them see each other this early. I mean, not that early, but pretty early in the stage of World Cup. So unfortunately, I think we have to see two of them go of this four very strong team. Yeah, so today we're gonna talk about it. Before we started, let's recap yesterday's match, and also I'm gonna show my screen as well since we did enter some positions yesterday. Uh, give me one quick second.
You know, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
The fact that both matches are like Latin America versus Europe, like Latin America versus the colonizers. And I don't know, I love the dynamic and it's happening twice. And no one has truly any idea who's going to win. So it's cool.
Wait, isn't it? Would that be? Wait, okay. So I not only suck at sports, I suck at geography. I also suck at history. So
Oh no, I mean, don't quote me on this. Like Norway didn't colonize Brazil or anything like this, and the UK didn't colonize Mexico. But you know the vibe, right?
I know the vibe. I know the vibe. But I'm just not sure if England was the country colonized Mexico or was Spain. It was Spain, right?
Yeah, Spain, and it was like Canada, North America, that was getting colonized by the UK, and Canada is still technically colonized by the UK. I'm half Canadian because like we're still under the Commonwealth. Like we still technically like the Queen or the King now is on our money, and we still technically are bowing to them. But there was that war, and
never did you'd never bow to anyone.
I mean, fun fact: we're here talking about sports, and I'm talking about colonizers. But my ancestor. My ancestor is like the first official colonizer to Canada. Like he was French, Guillaume Couillard, and he has like a statue in Quebec, and like it's like a little piece of family history. But anyways, back to sports. Let's stop talking about history.
Back to sports. Okay, before we move on to sports, Zanik, do you have anything to say about colonizers?
No comment.
Yeah, it's the best topic of conversation. I know.
Yeah, got it. No worries. We will try to be as little political on this show as possible. I know it's a very sensitive topic. Okay, so yesterday, I think yesterday was how many matches we have? I think yesterday we have two matches. Yeah, yesterday was two matches. One is Paraguay with the friends. The other is Canada and Morocco. So I think I bought draw for both of them. I don't know what I was thinking, but I bought draw for both of them because I.
Why would you do that?
Because I was thinking like Paraguay is like sounds like a strong team, right? Like no, okay. I know for sure it's not gonna be draw at the end of the game, right? It's gonna be one team gonna win out of it. But I just think like out of the so I bought draw for Paraguay versus France, but I bought Morocco win for the second one. Sorry, I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid. Okay.
Still.
Still, okay. So when we talk about France and Paraguay, I was like, okay, I'm not sure, but yesterday, everyone's like, yeah, like France is a very strong team, Mbappe and all the stars over there. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it will be draw, even though eventually France will win. Of course, I got it wrong. Well, I'm not that off. It was like 0-1, right? So it was okay. So when we talk about Canada and Morocco, I think we had quite fun because Karina was here representing Canada, and all of us were talking shit about Canada, like it just
including me,
including yourself. So I was like, you know what? I think it will be a sweep, a win, and I think it won't be just like one score at all. So I actually put down not only I put down Morocco win the game, I also put down that Morocco, the total score goals of the game will be 3. Because I think it will be like at least 2-1 or 3-0. So that's how I feel about it. And not surprisingly, Canada didn't get anything, and then Morocco won 3. So that's my thing. 5x, not bad. I'm gonna take it. I think I'm still in the green. So no regret. You know what? Sometimes you lose some, sometimes you win some. Okay.
no regrets.
No regrets. But I do want to hear, Xenix, your opinion on my trade. Like, I'm no personal feeling will be hurt, by the way. So if it were you, what would you enter yesterday? Not today, but yesterday for Paraguay, France, and Canada, America. I know the match already happened, but I just want to hear like your reason behind your decisions or your positions.
I did France and Morocco both win.
Okay, makes sense.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I don't know if you've been like following. France is definitely like a favored team to win. And honestly, I don't really know much about Paraguay. They're just here. So they're just like going to be knocked out.
Got it.
Same for Morocco. Like Morocco's a really strong team. They played against Brazil in the group stage and they tied. But they're like the way they play is like really good.
Very good. So I want to like talk a little bit more about the favoritism thing, right? Because this is not the first time I heard people talking about like one team is favored in the World Cup, not just by the audience, by the way, not just by the fans, right? Of course, people love Brazil, people love Argentina, people love France, people love Spain, people love Portugal for they are historically strong team, but also their favorite football star are on those teams as well. So no surprise, those teams are the favorite by the audience, by the fan. But what I keep hearing is there are also teams that are favored by, allegedly, by the organization, and it feels like I know you like every game. It always like, oh, the rep is playing on their team, the rep is playing on the team. I want to point out probably the game 2 days ago was Argentina versus also I love Zanik just change your profile your photo to the official ones. Yeah.
Sorry,
so,
I was just figuring out how to do that.
oh, no worries. I wonder like what's everyone's opinion on the allegation towards like, oh, you know what, some teams are favored and the reps it's definitely also play in their favor. Like what do we think about it? I think this question more towards Xenix and Andrea. Andrea, you want to go first?
Well, no credit, right?
Oh, we cannot quite hear you actually.
There's like a disconnection.
It's a disconnection.
It's not-
It's okay.
It's coming up very broken. Maybe
Very broken.
it's the Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah. Xenix, you want to go first?
I really wanted to hear what Andrea has to say, but I'll say it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, these games are heavily rigged in favor of like
hmm
the favored teams. The refs are robbers. Like they literally stole the game for, I would say, the two best games, and you guys are probably like talked about this yesterday,
hmm
about Argentina and Cape Verde. Probably one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
We agree.
it was a really good game. They were tied 2-2, and then I don't know, I saw the refs talking to each other, and then I knew they were saying something like, let Messi get the goal, let Messi get the goal. And then Cape Verde goalie, he should have, like, when Argentina scored that second goal,
Mhm.
you will see on the replays, he didn't even jump. And he's a good goalie. Like, he just like put his hand up, and I was like, what was that?
Mm.
Like, I don't know. He just gave him that goal just so they could advance. And I'm like, I was not for it. Like, I didn't like, I don't know. I'm biased, but like, you could see the refs were wanting Argentina to win so bad. At
Yeah,
one
I mean,
point, like,
yeah. My conspiracy theory, is that this is definitely a sports event, right? But also it's the sports event is hosted by a for-profit organization, right? And they know who are their money makers, right? It's a similar thing to like NBA or like other like league games like for example for NBA finals it's always like, oh, people want it to be like a 7-game final. People don't want like 4 game and just take it home, right? Because the faster you get get a winner, the fewer game you can play on the TV or like host it in the stadium, and then you will less the fewer viewership, less ticket sale, something like this. And I wonder if there's something similar to like, organizations. I mean, they're definitely not gonna be like hand over the goal or the winning to the star team or like the star players, but you can see they've done their best try to make the whole game more entertaining for the viewers. Maybe.
but at this point, they might as well hand over the cup because
Because it's too obvious for you. Like,
can you hear me?
yeah, okay, here
You
you okay.
disconnected right after the because.
Yeah, because you're saying because. Okay, we might have some connecting issues today. Andrea, are you back? We want to hear your thoughts on this as well.
Small ones.
Yeah, can you hear me? Or are you still can't hear me well?
Now we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what was going on. But yeah. Oh, is Xanax out?
She probably gonna reconnecting. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's probably just connecting issues today. Yeah, I feel like after the game, everyone on my timeline was fighting. It's actually quite interesting because usually people hate Ronaldo more than they hate Messi, but like because of that one,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you're still in and out a little bit, but I get the gist of it, right? Like, it's very interesting because normally people hate Ronaldo more than hating Messi, but from that game, it feels like Messi's getting a lot of hate from the game, right?
Yep, basically.
Got it.
He did not deserve that MVP status.
Okay, yeah. For that, I agree. I feel like that's definitely should at least go to the goalie from Cup Verde, right? Like, he plays so well, like in the game,
Yeah.
like he was the center of the show. Center of the match, not a show. Yeah.
And honestly, this game made me hate Messi even more. I'm a Messi
Mhm.
hater now, like full on. He was like,
Nope.
he wanted
Yeah.
Wait,
to
how?
hug Messi, and he
Uh-huh.
didn't even hug him back, and that was so rude. Like, imagine you're 40 years old and this is your first World Cup, and like you're looking at one of like the greatest players, quote unquote greatest, because like he was begging for penalty goals when they were like 1-1, and like I don't know, it was just rude.
Got it. Yeah, I actually read about things after because I was like, this is a really interesting, like really good game for me, and I want to read a lot more. Like I want to learn more about the country, right? Like I never know that country exists before the World Cup. Apparently, most of the team, I don't remember all of them or most of them. Most of them actually after the match they went to Messi for a selfie together, I think, and they all say like it was a great pleasure and honor to play, with the best player in the world right now. So they're all very excited to share the stadium and then play with Messi. And then Messi, I think, in the interview say like, "Wow, they come to me after giving me hell," like kind of jokingly about it. But yeah, I get what you mean, right? Like this is like kind of like you meeting. What's the saying? Like never meet your idol or something like that. Probably like
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
meet your
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah.
He deserves hell.
You know what? I think we should definitely have you on the show way more often, Lennox, just because your hot take. Like I love I think so far our stream has been very, very peaceful, happy, and kosher. Like we don't curse out. We do not have a strong opinion, except for Canada is weak or New Zealand is weak. Sorry, Karina.
Oh no,
But
I'm the first one.
you're the first one. You're the first one. We show our like actual like strong opinion. But I think we need more, right? This is what sports about. This is sports about. It's like you should have strong opinion, supporting your favorite your team, and also like talk shit about other team. Otherwise, what's the fun of it? So yeah, just want to set up the kind of like the base tone of the show following Noah. So let's take a look at the match is going to happen today. So first of all, it will be Brazil versus Norway. This is going to be a tough match for Brazil, right, Zenix? I want to hear your thoughts, your how to say, like your analysis about this, and how do you think this will go?
Well, you obviously know who I want to win.
Of course. Yeah.
I agree. It's going to be a close match. So, like, Brazil has 3 players injured right now, so it's going to be a completely different lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And Norway has Holland.
Yeah.
The only thing that we have an advantage is that they have a weak defense. So I'm hoping that they're going to take advantage of that and like score a couple good goals.
But what about Brazil's defense? And also like, are those 3 players injured? They're more on the defense side or the scoring side?
They're midliners. They did pretty good. One of them did score a goal, but they're not like
The main
like
player.
their last game, you would have never guessed who was gonna score a goal. Because Vinny's the goal scorer and he didn't score a single goal, but we did get 2 goals, not by people who we thought that was gonna score, which is good, but like now they're injured.
Got it. So it feels like this game gonna be a competition of who scores more before the end of the game kind of situation. Like they just like keep like attacking, and then the best defense strategy is to attack. Can I say that? Is that kind of like vibe I'm getting?
Yeah, Brazil's been pissing me off lately, though. Like, they really need to step up
Step
their
up.
game. Yeah.
Got it. So, okay. I will say, if that's the case, I feel like most people, based on the payout and the money pot here, I feel like most people definitely majority want Brazil win. So I think you are definitely in the crowd's favor here, Xanax for sure. And then also like the second choice here is actually Joel. So I'm wondering if today will be either Brazil win or Brazil draw. Those two within the regular time, not the end result, right? End result, I think, hopefully Brazil win. Or very just from my limited knowledge, I feel like Brazil is a stronger team. But yeah, this is how I feel like it for the regular time.
I think for sure both teams to score.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. You know what? For that, I will do. You know what I would do? So this is purely, again, like guys, for everyone viewing this, not financial advice, but this is how I think about it. So I'll explain this to everyone, right? So basically, I'm thinking it will be a draw or Brazil win with multiple goals from both teams. However, to make my capital efficient to go into the positions, I will actually put on draw in the exact score, and put on 2 for each. Okay, but I'm gonna do differently with a goal differential and a total score. So this is my first my positions in the exact score, because I'm just like cannot see. I don't have a very clear opinion on this. However, from the total score, I feel like this game will have at least 4 or even more goals total. What do we think? I feel like both teams are very good at scoring, right? It will be very, very ridiculous if there's only like 2 goals in the whole match.
I think you're underestimating or overestimating a lot.
With which team? With the Brazil or with the Norway?
Brazil.
Brazil. Like, do you think they will like score less, or do you think like which part of it is like I'm overestimating at the moment?
I think I'm thinking like no more than 3.
No total, no more than 3.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell you like how to.
Got it. No worries. I'm basically just getting the opinions from each one of the guests as much as possible, so I can put in there. I mean, Andrea can be my witness. Like whatever it takes, I get it from my guest and co-host. I never regret, right? I take the full responsibility getting to the positions. So definitely no like, oh my god, like Zenix, look at what you told me. Like never, right? I only share the joy of winning. I never blame my lose to everyone else. It's all on me. So I'm a responsible trader on this one. So okay, I think the good thing is we do not have to only enter one position on this. So what I'm gonna do is I think this is also like the crowd's favorite, 3 goals. So I'm gonna put down 10 on this, just because, and also I'm gonna put down 4 because I feel like that is where it might go. Just from my overestimating Brazil perspective, but also I'm gonna put down 10 on 3 because I feel like that's a safe position to get into at this moment. So I'm gonna put on 2 of them, total goals 3 and 4, and I'm happy with this. I feel like this is the best position I can get into from now. Now, this is also another interesting market, very small, but I think it's really interesting, is which team will win and by how many. So if Brazil will win, I will feel like Brazil probably only if they win during the regular time, I feel like it will be Brazil win by 1, or worst case scenario, if Norway wins, Norway will be win by 1. I don't think it will be like crazy like by 2 or by more than 3 goals. What do you think, Zenix? Since this is the match you care the most about.
I think so,
Mm.
for sure.
I think this will be just like one differential, but also I also want to put on like in the goal just to double down on my another position, so I can double the profit
Could
over
be
there.
by 2. Could be by 2.
By Brazil. You know what? If they actually win by 2 and Brazil win by 2, then it's whatever drink you want, it's on me. You're also invited to the steak dinner. Like if this happens, how about that? We're gonna share the joy.
Thanks.
We're gonna share the joy. No blaming, but just joy sharing. Okay. So here we go. Okay. I think that's finalized all my position here, right? So first, let me repeat. Let me get my Brazilian expert right here to make sure I don't miss anything. So first, total the score line is a draw for what we say. The total score will be either 3 or 4, the total for this match. And score differential will be either Brazil win by 1, by 2, or Norway win by 1, but also I'm double down on the draw here, just so if I actually get it right on the score line, I also get a double on the differential as well. So I think that's all the position for Brazil. And now let's go back to the second game. Oh, by the way, before we move on, Zenix, did I miss anything, or you think the strategy looks okay to you?
It looks good.
Okay, I got the approval from Zenix. Okay, perfect. Now next, Karina, this is your match.
Okay.
This is the Mexico versus England. I before the stream, by the way, before the stream, I opened the social media and I saw a really interesting post. I don't know if it's real or not, but it was very interesting. So yesterday, we were talking about, because this game is hosted in Mexico, right? And
Yeah.
Mexico has actually pretty high altitude.
Super high.
Right.
Yeah.
Super
Estadio
high.
Azteca.
Yeah. So yesterday we were talking about like, oh my god, like how could other team get used to the altitude because this is like physical challenge. And today I saw from Instagram, to be honest, so don't take it for serious. It says England players are allowed to take Viagra to get used to the high altitude, and so that's why this will be a very hard game.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
That's a classic. Whenever teams from abroad come to Mexico to compete, they're always dying a little bit because of the altitude. You really feel it. And as I was saying yesterday, like for sure, teams knew that they were potentially going to perform in Mexico and were preparing for training for high altitude. But I mean, years and years of training in high altitude versus I don't know, a couple years or a couple months of training for high altitude, big difference. So Mexicans definitely have home turf advantage. And also little fact here, apparently they've only lost 2 games in this stadium, or for years and years and years. I don't know what the years are, 40 years or something like that. Long time. So odds are in their favor.
Okay, so from what I heard, well, you gave me everything I need to know, except for actually the players. So I was saying,
I don't know anything about the players.
Yeah. So
I mean, it would be such a special underdog story. Imagine Mexico wins and Estadio Azteca against the UK. Like the streets, we will never have seen the streets look like this before. Oh my gosh. Like the El Angel, like where there's the tower where everyone gathers and there's like a whole alleyway, like a long, like Champs-Elysees vibe. That's gonna be like riots, chaos. It's gonna be insane. I can't wait to see the content that comes out if Mexico wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop a bottle for Modelo for this for sure.
It'll be
Okay,
insane.
yeah, it'll be insane. So for my guest and co-host, Andrea, do you have any input on this? Which one you favor? Where do you think this match will go?
Not working.
Oh no, it's kind of work. I mean, it's fine. If you wanna type, we can type as well. I'll go to Xenix first, I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Mexico too. They have home turf advantage. They've passed the group stage in like, what is it? Like, I don't remember the last World Cup that they passed, but it's been a while.
Yeah, 40
And
years. 40 years, I think.
They've been smashing it. Like,
yeah. And like, I don't want England to win anyways. So it's gonna be Mexico.
It gotta be Mexico. Okay.
yeah.
It's also the crowd favorite. To be honest, like Mexico win is also crowd favorite. So this is how I plan it. Right. I think I love like I repeat on the show a lot of time. When it comes to sports, I love a good underdog stories. I love how Knicks win the final. I love the whole Cap Verde's story. It's very touching. It's very inspirational. So I'm gonna root for underdog, even though I don't think necessarily call like Mexico an underdog is a fair to say. But I
They
think
are in a way though.
they are in a way, but I feel like they show how strong they are, right? I don't think it's a fair to say Mexico is an underdog because like they're actually not as good as other team. I think it's an underdog just because they didn't have that many chances to show how strong they are, right? So for that, I will actually taking Mexico will win for the score. And not only that, just to show my support to my dear neighbor and to my lovely guest and to everyone supporting Mexico, I'm gonna triple down on this. Okay.
Wow, someone's feeling gambly.
I'm feeling encouraged. Okay. I'm feeling
Encouraged.
bonita.
What a
I'm
nice
feeling-
reframe. That would be a great like ad.
Yeah, I'm feeling bonita. How about that?
Bonita.
Yes. So
By
not
the way,
only,
I have to leave in 10 minutes.
oh, it's okay.
Because I have to run an appointment.
Okay. I think we're gonna finish very soon. So definitely Mexico will win. So it's just a matter of a win by how many. I think if I ask Karina will say win by 3 or 3 more. You'll tell me that, but I want to get some like more rational answer from Xenix. Like how many do you think it's a fair to say Mexico win? Like by 1 or by 2?
Is this like they win by 1 or 2 goals, or they win by 1 goal more than?
Oh, they win by
confused.
1 goal more, by 1 goal more, or by 2 goal more. So, for example, if it's like Mexico win by 1, so that could be 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, something like this. So if it's by 2, it would be
Okay.
like 2-0, 3-1, something like this. I think by 1 will be probably
1 is
Right?
safe.
1 is
2
safe.
is
Yeah,
2 is like
a little bit
also
wishful thinking.
2 is also good. 3 is like pushing it.
Pushing. Okay, you know what? Since I already said I'm gonna triple down, I'm gonna do 1, be safe. 2, make sense. Position, but just to show my faith in Mexico, I'm gonna put down by 3 and 3 more, just because. because I hope the for the Mexico team. How about that? Let's put on the show, Mexico, please. I'm gonna put 5 on this as well. Well, it's a 5x, so if I win this, it will be legendary. Okay. Whew. Okay, so I put down all my position here. All Mexico win. Like I said, triple down, no regret. And the last one is total goals. Is England good at like scoring, Xenix? Or they're good at defense?
No, England is good.
Scoring. So I think it will be like pretty much like both scoring situation. So I think maybe we'll be like 3 or 4 in total. What do you think? Or I'm also overestimate this game as well.
Let me do some research.
I love this. I love when you're getting serious on this. Doing research, pulling out AI, pulling out stuff, pulling out stats. Yeah.
As you should. You should do your own research, guys.
Yes.
They've been winning by like they've won against Croatia 4-2. They won
Ooh.
2-1 against Congo. That was their last game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
they seem they're a pretty
scoring-
strong team.
Scoring, right? I think both. If that's the case, you know what? I'm actually gonna do 2 of them. I'm gonna do 5 and 6. Just because, like what's the point? Like I want to, because also those 2 are the smallest market cap, which means it will be like highest payout. So I want to do that just so I can get like really juicy payout if I'm right on this. So that's my different strategy here. I don't want to play safe on this market, basically. Alrighty. I think just recap. Mexico will win. It's my baseline here. And I triple down on Mexico win by 1, 2, 3, and 3 more. So all the possible outcome from Mexico will win. And the total score, I'm hoping for the best match of today is Mexico versus England. So I think both the teams gonna score very hard and score a lot. So I'll be 5 and 5 more. And that's my final decision of today. Okay, Karina, anything you want to add on to this, or you think it's a good position to enter?
I think it's good. I think the story is worth the story of Mexico versus UK, the underdog, the whole thing is worth the triple doubling down. So
okay, Xenix, do you agree, or you think there's something I make some stupid mistake over there, like a obvious stupid mistake over there?
No, I think this is good. England's a strong team, but that's exactly why I want Mexico to like eliminate them. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I think that concludes all of the program today. Again, thank you, Karina, and thank you, Xenix, for joining me today. I'm getting a lot of good mojo, a lot of good advice on my position. I will keep you updated if you guys are not coming back tomorrow, and then I will tell you guys how this goes for tomorrow's match. And then thank for everyone watching this. Thank you so much for sticking with us, and I hope to see you soon. And thank you for my guests. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.